AFK here. Happy Thirsty Thursday. We're going to try to get back into some World of Warcraft. This is the retail Shadowlands. We are going to try to remember where everything is. I did hop on a little while ago and attempt to empty some of the stuff in my inventory. You can see I was not totally successful, but we got rid of a bunch of junk. Disenchanted some things, dropped off some vendor items, but we got a whole bunch of crafting materials. I see that there are daily quests in front of me. I don't remember precisely what those are for, but I do know that I need renown level. We are only at 21. I need something like 44 to get the flying permission. But I did run through a cutscene, and I did not go any further, so that we can then enjoy whichever patch that was that added the content. Without further ado, and since I don't know where I'm going at all, we're going to try to find a bank, drop off this crafting crap, and get on with it. Or I guess we can just stuff it deeper. That way we can tell what we're dropping versus what we had to start with. We'll just do that. What are these random items up here? Sturdy horseshoe. It says not collected. Don't know what it is. Well, I guess I have to get 4 of them, and I only have 2. Whatever. That will sit right there. Let's get to our cutscene. The controls on this game are being a little bit confusing since I'm so used to playing Genshin Impact, New World, Valheim, things like that, in which those controls are similar to each other, but different from this game. Very much so. So I don't think we will be starting out with some PvP, but that is not out of the question. We may have to go grab a battleground. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe even a dungeon or raid, something like that. If we do go to run healer spec, I'll have to start out with a dungeon because I don't remember what I'm doing. Although having just said that, if I start out with a raid, then at least there's other healers to take up the slack. What can I get into while we're flying here? Nope, don't have high enough item level to get into any of the raids. 163 is what I currently am, and it says, what do I need? 170, 195, 220. So I need 170 to get into these, so Castle Nathria. Let's see what that drops. On LFR, we drop 187, 194. So an average of 190-ish would be what I dropped from that. Getting from 163 to 170 shouldn't be horrible. After we get done with this main event here, we can go check out some of the gear on world quests. Alright, we are looking for this person. And I already hit the shift to run faster. I'm screwed on navigation now. Alright, I did learn, or relearn rather, that these little squares here take me to the different floors, because I was looking for stairs, and they did not exist. Alright, so we talked to this person, and after the cutscene that I went through, the Lions King, oh, what is his name? He stabs the Archon lady and gives all the stuff to the jailer, that kind of thing. It looks like my mouse tracking is a little fast, so that might get fun. But this is where it dumped me out, and instead of saying that I was ready to begin, I left the chamber. So here we are. Now we get to perform the content.
In the Arbiter's name, we answer the call of the Eternal Ones.
This brazen attack on Bastion must be answered.
Anduin, that was his
Has your
name.
wound healed, Celestia?
No. But that is of little consequence compared to what was stolen.
What was the jailer after?
Long ago, each of the Eternal Ones was given a symbol of our Covenant's purpose. Yet Zoval saw these sigils as keys to forbidden knowledge.
When we rebuked his heresy, he tried to claim them by force.
But in the end, the Primus led us to victory.
And for his treachery, Zoval was exiled forevermore.
Yet even bound to the Maw, he found allies to aid his cause. No doubt Sire Denathrius willingly offered his sigil to the Banished One.
We have found no such sigil within the sanctum of the Primus.
The essence of the Arbiter remains here. It must be protected.
The Ebon Blade will help defend the Eternal City. But this will not be the Jailer's only target.
No. Even now, his malevolence encroaches upon my groves.
The Necrolords will drive these invaders from Ardenweald.
The Venthyr will fight beside your army, Straka.
We will rally the Covenant's forces and make our stand.
Let it be so. With her voice have I spoken.
And we regain control.
What might your purpose be?
Return to the Enclave.
Hear
Alright.
the words.
So I guess it was one cutscene that left me on a platform to get to another cutscene.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Alright, the Battle of Ardenweald. I get to pick up a 187 weapon. Wow. And it will increase my renown by 2, just doing this quest. Alright. So what we have to do is protect the Winter Queen's sigil at the Battle of Ardenweald.
Witty repartee.
Both Ardenweald and Oribos could come under assault. Darien, the Ebon Blade must protect the city.
We will see it done.
Bane and I will aid them. We won't let the jailer claim the Arbiter's sigil.
I do like in the retail version that if I am in a different form other than standing, it automatically takes me out of that and allows me to take a flight point. In Classic, it did not do that. If you went to interact with an NPC, you were unable to because you're a cat or you're a bear or whatever. Like, you can't interact. You have to take yourself out of form in order to interact with them.
Sylvanas Windrunner herself
That is a quality of life
leading the Mossworm
issue
attack.
that is
We
nice.
can't let her steal our Covenant sigil. Several Night Fae have volunteered to disguise themselves as the Winter Queen. These decoys will scatter across the forest to misdirect the Banshee. That should keep her occupied until the Wild Hunt can push back the Maw Swarm and focus their efforts on her. I just hope it's enough. One more to go.
Alright, so we need to deploy decoys.
Just has to work.
Not sure what that means. Create decoy with anima cone. Well, there's a thing over here.
The true Winter Queen will be protecting the heart of the forest. It's up to us to stop the invaders.
The ruse will only distract them for so long. We must end this battle swiftly.
All forces forward! Find the Winter Queen, so I can claim that sigil.
Wild Hunt, we ride.
They already fill the skies.
Alright, so they kind of sent me the wrong direction to start out with.
But where's all the
Good
slime?
times.
Not to worry, I can rectify it.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be all sorts of fun to try and figure out what buttons to hit. I'm used to using letters for stuff now. Well, these are just going to keep reappearing. Nice. Well, that was unnecessary.
Wild Hunt has need of us.
Alright, so we're 40% already. Let's see what this stuff is over here. It is a maw portal. Back when I knew what I was doing, I was essentially unstoppable even with low gear. Without knowing what I'm doing, even if I had good gear, I would be effectively worthless. Alright, we are 68%. One of the nice things about being a tank is I don't take much damage. Granted, I don't do much damage either, but I can take entire groups, not really care. Yeah, that mouse tracking is super fast. I don't know why, because for other games it's really low.
Torment awaits. Sylvanas has been spotted near the falls. Now is our chance
Now
to
we need
strike
to
her down.
confront Sylvanas. Where is she? This way.
An illusion. So the Winter Queen sends her loyal subjects to die in her place.
You know nothing of loyalty, Banshee.
It is you who knows nothing, Faye. You cannot stop what is to come.
Looks like we fight.
Azeroth's hero has come to play. You will fail, yet
She hit me pretty hard.
Hold on, I've got you. To the skies! Strike at the heart!
Mount
After her!
Something.
Hello
There it is.
I have many slimes to distribute to our friends up there.
Oh, here we go. Oh wow, that mouse dragon is horrible.
A slime for you, and a
Well, there's a
slime
bunch
for
of them.
you. Oh, drat! I'm all out of slimes. I must remember to bring more next time.
No! She was the last decoy.
As a good tank, we will point the enemy away from the rest of the party. And try not to stand in the bad, but it's kind of sucking me in.
You are willing to sacrifice your servants. But what of the spirits in your charge?
They're taking the wild seeds! Mawwalker, we must stop them. You could probably use a little help, huh? Always a pleasure.
Alright, nobody is doing anything down here. It's just a safe spot. Let's go ahead and do as we always do. Gather up everything. Take no prisoners. There's something of value. I just realized that this mouse does not have the buttons that I'm used to. That may be part of the issue in attempting to navigate. I will need to move those around and get a 5 or 6 button mouse in here. I've not needed those for other games, but for this game I use a thumb button to walk backwards, and that way you can use the mouse to walk forwards and use another mouse button to walk backwards. Makes navigation loads easier. Alright, so that's one. Let's go get another. Okay, grab everything up here. starting to remember a few of the maneuvers that I'm supposed to do. It'll come back like riding a bike. Alright, there's our next objective. And it has tank, unlike most other classes. You don't necessarily need to kill one mob first. You just want to cause as much damage to as many mobs as possible in the least amount of time. This is sometimes counterintuitive, as you leave everyone alive with just a little bit of health, and they're free casting on you. Now I'm stuck. But that's okay, because you can take the damage. Doesn't really hurt. And it helps to take them down faster. Now, as a DPS, you will be taking a lot more damage, so I would advise that you take out mobs one at a time. I mean, even in a group, that as one dies, it can no longer attack you. So you're attempting to weather the storm versus kill everything in one swoop. Alright, so now we need to rally some allies. Where are these allies of mine?
The Marsworn gather for a final assault. All forces, rally to me!
At least remember the interrupt buttons. That's sometimes helpful, although I'm not being as fast at changing targets as I need to be. I do need to be able to do that a little faster. There we go, almost perfect. Got those guys within a second or so of each other. Alright.
I sense a
Eradicate
invaders.
invaders.
On the other side of that huge gateway.
You've already lost.
Let's just chill back here so that all these NPCs can attack. Well, if that's already 33%, that's pretty weak. Here's the next group. we're getting a little bit lucky with the interrupts as I kind of pan around and select different mobs to attack that have higher health. I am accidentally targeting people that are about to hit that accursed strength.
No, something far more menacing
That is
approaches.
what I'm attempting to interrupt.
Now.
Yep, definitely need a 4th and 5th mouse button here. And we got the accursed strength on that one as well. Not get that one. This guy seems super weak anyway.
Tyrande, I understand you've been looking for me. Come then. Show me Elune's wrath.
Elune gave me her strength. The wrath is mine alone!
I don't know, I think Sylvana's gonna kick her ass. Now she's gonna get mad and just, you know, make the world blow up or something.
I expected more.
I will take your head, Banshee! Just like I took his! Athanos, you didn't know. Your master is keeping secrets from you!
Just calling her out.
They broke the through! Fall back! Fall back!
A trick. No! Elune, it is time. Inqua Melema.
My life for hers, huh?
At last.
And yet, the knight's power wanes. Once again, she denies you victory.
Mother Moon, do not forsake me. End this.
Bask in the dying embers of your goddess's bargain, Tyrande. Nothing lasts.
Ooh. She turned into smoke, so I guess she kind of smoked her.
Tyrande, can you hear me? Tyrande?
It appears that quest is complete.
Sorry, did you need something?
What do we need? We need a 2-hand polearm? Yes. That is what we need. That is our specialization. Specification, yeah, that.
We should report to the Queen. I pray she was able to safeguard the wild
Go ahead and
seeds.
just toss this down here for the heck of it. Don't know why. Although the old one does have more critical strike and mastery, we have more base agility And a lot of haste. Looks like that weapon was all haste. Doesn't matter.
So
It's
nice
irrelevant.
to
We're going to
see
be
you.
dumping all of this gear eventually anyway.
What fun you're about to have.
So we need to check on the Winter Queen, which is where? It is this direction. Let's go.
We are no strangers to difficult choices.
Ah, I had to hit the other option first. Then I can turn in the quest. Makes sense.
I have made reply.
Looks like we get some anima for this next one.
I concealed my sigil.
Queen's sigil discovered.
Where it could be best
Not
protected.
far from us. Let's hoof it.
But our enemies are cunning. Go.
While we do that, give me one moment here. There he is.
I fear we may be too late.
High Lord Bolvar Fordragon.
The chains of the past still.
Anduin! No!
Resist him! Do not let the jailer win!
I don't even think that I got to the point where Anduin turned or got possessed.
We will save you, Anduin.
But that's where it started me off. I don't know what patch that is yet. Alright. Return the Winter Queen outside the heart of the forest, which is just north of us. Since we changed staffs, we're going to have to transmog that one. That looks like crap. Actually, most of my gear looks like crap. What am I saying? We don't have to do any of that.
The stars turn.
Right, this is our anima that we get. Was that 17? 12 gold. Yeah, not too bad for a quick cutscene quest. Alright, so return to Oribos.
Despite the courage shown by the Covenants defending Ardenweald, Zoval has claimed the prize he sought. There is nothing more to be done here.
It should be
Return
flight
to
path over this
Oribos,
direction.
mortal. Your deeds
What is... Oh, there he is. Flight Master.
We are
Although, since we're down here, let's go ahead and do this boss over here. We'll set that on our World Quest tracker. Let's see, we can get a 168 that's an offhand, don't need that. Although, it would pair well with that dagger that I have for healing, but I'm not interested in that at the moment. While we're flying, what other world quests do we have? Let's see, 158. Bunch of garbage here. Alright, how do we get from where we are to where we need to be? Looks like this direction. A couple elites. Bunch of elites. Holy crap. They're gonna knock me off my mount. As long as we don't get hit too hard, we should be in decent shape. That guy is probably going to hit too hard. Let's see if we can do something about that. Nope, gonna die. I'm not taking the correct path. Don't want to drop me down when I didn't want to go down. I don't see anyone else in the party there. Did that not join? Ah, there we go. Let's walk a little faster. This should take us somewhere in the general vicinity of where we need to go. Yeah, without flying, that makes it a little difficult to get to a few types of places like this one that is out of the way. Oh my, let's not fall off the edge of this. Hopefully nothing knocks us off of the edge. That'll be really good.
Arana Monos has gone mad as the Gorm devour them. Please.
Alright, I am the wrong spec that I queued for. Let's go ahead and try some heals. Oh, I forgot they re-implemented Mark of the Wild. Nice. And by the time we got here, our group already killed it. I see an alliance scum. Alright, Group Finder is working so well tonight. Does not say that I'm queued, it says that I'm in a group. Leave party? There we go.
Orana Monos has gone mad.
Yep, definitely broken. Alright. I shouldn't start a group because the boss is not visible. Oh wait, yeah, he is. Never mind. We can start a group. He is just not red yet. He has not been activated. While we go through that, let's see if we dropped anything here. Yep, infuse anima. Oh, I have to be at the place for that. Let's go ahead and scoot those down. Actually, I don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Some tea. Where did I get that from? That's garbage. Alright, not getting anybody. Maybe that since I tried to create a group, it'll... Nope, this is all still broken as hell. Let's do this. Oh wait, we don't have to do that. We can reload. It's probably going to take me a few weeks to relearn the mechanics of this game. Alright. The mob is still there. Let's see if we can get a group. That is still broken as hell. Alright, let's log out, log back in. That weapon looks like trash, according to the rest of the gear I have on. That's pretty awesome. If I remember correctly, you can transmog legendaries now, so I should have the Firelands staff for a transmog anyway. I mean, I have the staff on me, but only for the mounting purposes. There we go. Let's sign up to this group. Got 2 healers.
Darkness may cloud my vision, but my roots are strong. And you will not stop me from defending this blade. Tendrils
heal over times on him.
You are within my grasp.
tank is a little bit far away.
Tendrils envelop you.
What is what I'm looking for here? We have Life Bloom, is that it? Yes, that is it.
Beasts. You are within my grasp. The flowers bloom once more and drive you from this place.
So that is shift, right click that I need for the long heal over time there. I figured I'd start remembering things.
Tendrils envelop you. You are within my grasp. Tendrils envelop you.
Alright. Don't even have to loot them. Came right in. 207 legs. Wow.
Ardenweald.
And it dropped him as intellect because that's because that's the spec that I fought him as. That's no fun. I have to change my loot specialization. Let's go ahead and Hearthstone here, and then we'll figure out how to change loot spec. Guardian. Alright, and we will drop party. Our bank should be right around here somewhere. Let's see if we can drop off some of this garbage. While we do that, let's see. 207 from 164. Wow, that might get us high enough to do a bunch of stuff. Restore the following memory to a rune carver. Don't know what that means, so let's go ahead and stuff that down in this bag for the moment. We don't need this 164 garbage. We do need this. Let's see. This. That one. Alright.
Do you know who I am?
All we did was fill up the reagent bank.
I pray we chose.
Well, let's go ahead and stack this stuff back down here. And a quest item. Should not go in that first bag. Don't know where this is, so let's drop it in this bag. Vital weapon for 1 hour. Go ahead and toss that up here. Don't know what that is. More tea. Oh, I see. We can only stack 20 of them. I should sell some of that garbage. Wow, this place is really full of tea. Yeah, maybe if I read some of this stuff, we wouldn't have as much garbage in our inventory. Alright. Takes us down to 1 stack there. Now we need to find a vendor. There's our portal to Orgrimmar. We need to switch specializations back so that all my buttons work. Wow, that mouse tracking is all over the place. Wow. I will have to take care of that. Can I sell this stuff? Yes, I can. Sweet. I don't need any of that.
Be safe.
Which one takes us to where we want? Portal to Oribos. Why do we have frozen people all in my path?
We must launch a counterattack before the Morsworn can strike again.
Until we speak again.
I am prepared for you to examine my anima.
If you entered there. But Fate Scribe Rogue's Hall has sensed the emergence of a second waystone within the law, though he does not know its location. Your anima awakened the first waystone. It has allowed you to lead some of your allies to safety. I will create an anchor to your anima here in Oribos. Activating the second waystone should connect it to my anchor. I believe this bond will enable our Covenant forces to leave the Maw, just as you can do. I will create the anchor.
Alright, so I need to ask somebody about where this thing is. Jump into the Maw from the Ring of Transference.
We will
Ring of Transference. That's this thing up here. Okay.
Hurry,
Oh, I remember where the Maw is.
Strength is growing.
It's not this floor, or is it? Can I jump in from here? No. I have to go to the other floor and then jump into that hole, which will take me to the Maw. I remember that part. Yay! It's like a bouncy house for adults. So we need to get Venari to help us.
All
Let's be super
mysteries
sweet.
will be revealed. Ah,
Or-
Mo Walker.
Yeah,
I was
sounds like her.
wondering when you would show up.
Need your help to find a second waystone? Yes.
The
That
jailer
is the
has
quest we
used
are on.
enormous chains to pull a broken realm into the Maw.
And turn that
I
one
could only
in.
glimpse.
And grab the
I
next one
possess
they
a
offer.
device that will take us to a safe enclave near this landmass. Once we arrive, it is imperative that you stay close.
The aspect on seeing where that was three-dimensionally was
From the Morsworn
a little strange.
that the jailer has been seeking a realm called Corthia. My fellow brokers whispered legends of this place, a magnificent city filled with treasures. Its location a closely guarded secret. Be on alert. No doubt the jailer's eye will be upon this place. I have the means to keep us hidden, as I have before. Stay close and obey my every word, lest the jailer's eye reduce you to Stygia. Do you feel the maw tearing at
I'm
your
ready.
mind?
Let's
You will be
move.
uncomfortably close to the jailer's forces. Stay near me.
Looks like it's one of these little sneaky quests. Gotta stay within this bubble of unobservation. And they don't seem to give a crap that they're running right by me.
No matter, the banished one shall have his prize.
There must be strong magic in Korthia if it keeps the eye at bay. Perhaps the legends are true.
We're taking a very straight zigzaggy pattern right across there.
Not a word. We must reach our destination before my cloak dissipates. Oh, and watch your step.
Watch our step, huh? I thought you were watching our step. Oh, I see. We get death from above.
Stay close, Walker.
Don't you worry about me. I'm a cat, got 9 lives. And a bear. I'll mess you up. We have a mechanical boss, the jailer. Do we want to fight him?
Move.
Yeah, I guess it's not going to let us.
It seems Korthia is shielded against the eye of the jailer. But his Moorsworns are breaching its defenses. We made it. Imagine the wonders to be found.
What, 2 more feet? We made it.
Oh, and that Waystone of yours as well.
25 gold. I'll take it.
Jailer's eye.
Alright, so have Venari scan the area, then
Discover
investigate
more
whatever is
secrets.
found.
Then we can talk. Now that is interesting. I detect attendants nearby, like those in Oribus. Perhaps they are the caretakers of Korthia's treasures.
So I have
You
to
go on ahead.
investigate.
I will
Increase our
linger
patrols. We
to ensure
cannot
no
let the
enemies
Moss
have
Swarm
trailers,
reach
of course.
another of the jailer's agents. Strike them down.
Are they gonna
Halt!
start swinging at me?
This is a living
Nope.
mortal, the Moorwalker, not some servant of the jailer.
A Maw
Hey, we caught a moth.
Fascinating. I have studied the prophecies, but... Oh, forgive me.
I am Targalan, keeper of secrets.
Alright. So now that Targalan has spoken, we get to speak with Targalan.
So we have much to discuss.
So this is Korthia. I expected something a bit more grand.
You should have seen it in its prime.
We discovered a new place. Wow, we haven't opened up the map for all of us? Where are we? Huh. I guess we have not. They must have added some new areas. I'm pretty sure we had been everywhere when we were still playing. Alright, so it looks like this guy has to catch up with us. Yes, here he comes.
Precious treasure, and is willing to destroy our entire existence to claim it. There is much to be
12
done.
gold. I think I've gotten over 100 just through this. Alright, so participate in some trial. Your mounts can now... You are free to enter the Beast Warrens and Perdition Hold. Don't know what that means yet. Let's try this Maw Walker test.
My knowledge is purely academic. I must explore your anima to learn more.
Speaking of tests, I have a recertification test that I'm supposed to take here probably last month or so. I mean the next week or so. One of those, it should be pretty trivial.
For what is to come, we must find out.
It is Thirsty Thursday evening.
Before you kill the only one who can help you.
Yep, we are not doing any work right now. We are playing games.
Walker must be empowered. It is my duty to proceed.
Looks like they're trying to kill me.
Maw Walker at once, or suffer the consequences.
It is true. You are the Maw Walker, and now your anima is stronger than ever. We of Korthia are at your service.
Unlocked mount in the maw.
I remember you.
Maybe other people were not allowed to use a ground mount here with the stag form, the travel form. I never did notice. Alright, activate the Waystone.
Concealed while you activate this Waystone. Remember, Maw Walker, our business is not yet concluded.
Ooh, I am attuning. Attunement quest used to be a little bit harder than this. Just a little bit.
The Maw Walker returns. The second Waystone has been found.
Fine work, Maw Walker.
And now we increase our renown by 2.
Has been asked. More will be required.
Let's rally everybody. Let's charge into the maw. Or something. You guys charge. I'm gonna stand back and heal. Yeah.
Farewell, Bolvar Fordragon. May the purpose guide you.
Alright, so now I need to speak with Bolvar.
The Ebon Blade will defend Oribos until we return.
Does not say where he is. What's going on here? Take the portal to Korthia. Then speak with Bolvar. Alright. Let's do it. Nope. We took the wrong stuff here, maybe? Oh, he's all the way down here. Alright, no flight points. On that note, give me about 60 seconds and we shall return. And we are back. Does not appear to be any flight points. Let's just take the road. See what happens here. We are the correct spec. That is helpful. Last I remember, some of these things were pretty serious with their damage, and fall damage is real as well. Let's try to survive this trip. By surviving, I mean just run through without any sense of fear or care. So far, we seem to be doing decent. And if we can get out of combat here, I can heal up. There we go. There are likely better ways to travel in this area. I'm just not familiar with them. What is this? Ruined Stygian Charge. We're getting closer. I see a mailbox over here. Really? Mailbox and no flight point. Got it. None of these guys are what I'm looking for, so it looks like I need to go into one of these areas. There he is.
More Walker. The time has come.
Right,
to
renowned
resume
28.
pursuit.
We started out 24 just a little bit ago.
I await you.
Didn't
in
make it to like
Oribos.
44. There's a bunch of that is likely catch-up mechanisms and things. I think you can get to renown like 70 or 80, something like that now. But you can't get there by not playing. I think I hopped on around Christmas to do some things for a few weeks. This expansion started out pretty poorly. Hopefully they've made it a little better. My intention is to get prepared for the next expansion. We also need to get prepared for Wrath of the Lich King Classic. That's going to be epic if anybody plays it. The problem with Vanilla and BC right now is there's nobody on. Like it's horrible. You can't play the game when there's no one else playing the game. It is a massive multiplayer online game, not a massively solo online game. So all of the group content, all the good stuff just goes away, and everything is horrifically difficult because you're trying to solo it with quest gear. Alright, let's get back on to quests. To speak with Talanara and Oribos to travel to the Arbiter's Chamber. Did I actually accept that? No, I did not. Alright, so there is another quest that I need to turn in right here.
What adventure do you need me for today?
It might be an unpopular opinion, but I really liked Warlords of Draenor. I did really well in that expansion. Made a lot of money. Collected all the things. Good times.
How may I assist you?
Yeah, there we go. Something to fight. This guy seems to have a decent hit point and defense pool. This fight may take a minute. That's one bad thing about being the tank. Or as solely the MMO anyway. Alright, that guy is down. On to the next. Maldraxi Scout. And as I get close to the treasure chests, of course it disappears. Where is that? It keeps popping on and off of the map. It must be in a cave somewhere, so I'm getting out of range of it. Oh wow, there's all sorts of crap over here to kill me. Good times. Well, one of these days we can get up that hill.
We see you.
Looks like these mutilators will drop the item that I need. While we're at it, remember to drink plenty of Bronda, the thirst mutilator. Gotta make sure we share some DPS with the other guys. We're not really getting hurt. That's good. I mean, we're taking damage. We're just not in any danger to whatever. It's faster to attempt to take them out in this manner with this specialization. Did not drop. Hey, there's a treasure chest. But let's grab up these mobs. This one might be a little bit harder. I've got a few more mobs here. I don't have my mouse button, which is starting to wear on me here. There we go, now they're all in range. Hey, my screen is starting to go red. I'm running out of stuff to do. There we go. Get just enough health to take these guys out. Nice. There we go. That's the report we're looking for. And I turn it back in up this direction. Where was that chest? That is right here. A Moss-worn cache, and I got a quest. Sweet. We'll have to run by all these guys that we ignored before. Well, not too many of them. It looks like the guards took care of them. Not bad. They actually did their job that time.
I will aid you as best I can.
25 more gold to complete 3 daily quests from Mechanicos, Tanasi, and Keltalos throughout Korthia, and that will give me a bunch of stuff.
Balance
sure.
Must be restored.
Let's grab this one up here, since the other two are at a floor below.
Your desire is my command.
So, observational records.
Intriguing weapon. May I inspect? Clean up after yourself.
We need a healer.
And what would you
And anima reclamation.
I will contemplate my transgressions.
These seem to be all over this map. Alright, let's start with number 1 here. Devoured anima. Need 8 of those. Let's go ahead and just wrap up these 3 dailies. And we'll call it a night. It is kind of getting a little bit late. Alright, before we get too out of control, let's see how strong these mobs are. They might be doing all sorts of weird stuff that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, they're actually putting hurting on me. That was about 6 of them, if 5, 6, something like that. 2 big ones. Yep, so those big guys, they seem to hurt a little bit more than the others, obviously. And we got 5 devoured anima already. That's why we do big pulls. Alright, let's grab a bunch more of these. I don't think we want 3 of the big ones. Let's grab these little ones over here. Make sure our dots are all the way up. There we go. Now we got 3 of 3 on, what is it, Thrash. Yes. Go ahead and use this cooldown just for the heck of it. Make some more damage. I'm sure I have some more damage cooldowns, I just don't know what they are. There we go. Now they're all done. 8. 8 of 8. Got it. Alright, next quest is south. So it looks like we kind of wind around this road right here. And then the next one should hopefully reveal that portion of the map before we get to the quest itself. Looks like we have some type of a named monster over here. Oh yeah, I don't want to take that fight. Let's get some real gear before we try stuff like that.
Speak, mortal.
Well, I see the guy. There we go. There's a quest button. Looks like there's a couple more throughout here, so let's gather them all up. That's how we do it. Oh, they're all running back. Bunch of pansies. Have to gather them all up again. Wow, they're causing a lot of damage. Definitely pansies. Oh man. Alright, we need to switch tactics. Then run back and get our body. Damn it! I only killed a couple of them. Alright. Let's see where we are here. Hey, we're a little spirit. We're not too far away. Although we are on foot, or technically on float. Let's see here. So let's grab maybe 5 or 6 at a time instead of all of them. But there could be some that are stronger than others. That might be what happened. And I don't like having to hit a separate quest item.
You are seen.
Alright, how many of these do I need? I need 8 more. That should be good. Let's take out this group. For some reason, they always end up stepping behind you. Well, I know the reason, but the NPCs shouldn't be quite that good at that. Alright, so I guess about 6 is where we should aim for, and then I don't have to use so many cooldowns, but we'll still take out the whole group as fast as we can. That was an unintended form change. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and collect all these quest guys before the mobs respawn. Luckily, the mobs don't respawn like they do in New World, or we would be screwed. We would never complete this quest. Those things, they have like a 20-30 second respawn rate, and you're the only person playing the game. I mean, you're literally trying to solo an MMO that's meant to have 10,000 people in the room. Ridiculous. Alright, so we need 5 more of these. There's 1 more. Yeah, these guys cause a lot of damage. Man. My gear is trash. So that does not help. Alright, that group is done. Gonna get our quest objective. Heal up. Need to find 4 more of these. There's 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3 mobs. 4 mobs. 5, 6. Crap, I hit my heal button twice instead of the defensive button. That's not good. I burned that cooldown. Alright, maximum defense. Minimal offense. That should get us most of the way done with this daily. Oh wow, that mouse tracking's getting me again.
You are seen.
Alright, 1, 2, and then there should be one behind this big rock. There we go. That's number 10. Alright, so the next one is over here. We need observational records collected. Oh, I should have hopped on a carpet or some real mount. That would make me run just a little bit faster. I need a teleporter repair kit for that. Alright, what am I looking for here? That's it. Something just happened. Now I'm getting killed. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. That is a technical difficulty on my end. I'm gonna have to fight these guys because I don't know where I'm at or what's going on. Woke up confused. Alright. We need to find more of those things on the ground, I think. Let's go do that. Oh, I can't get up. Observational records. Doesn't seem that the mobs drop them. There we go. These little white spheres on the ground. So this thing. I'm gonna catch aggro here, but that's okay. Maybe I can grab these quick enough to not draw any attention. That one looks like it's right in the middle of attention. But we still got it. That's all of them. Let's go ahead and turn these in. Oh crap, I forgot about the carpet mount again. As soon as we get out of combat, we'll go ahead and switch. There we go. Well, there's something to turn in down here. Let's see, researching for Carathian relics, which is... Is there 3 to turn in up here? There is. So that is the 3 dailies that we set out intending to complete. It better be, anyway.
New ideas for Centurion upgrades?
All right.
I suppose I have time to listen.
Looks like we're getting reputation with Death's Advance. Sounds more like a Death Knight thing, but, yeah, whatever.
You have my attention, Maw Walker. My pleasure.
Right. And we got a new appearance and a very much higher upgrade. Now we're 172. Hey, we can do a raid. But it is pretty late. I think we might just call it here.
We stand together against
all sorts of stuff. Got some anima. Got a war chest. Ooh, wow, war chest with a couple things here. Conduit, and a 207 waist. Oh yeah, getting all sorts of upgrades. All right. Well, having said that, I do thank you for joining in. It has been fun to attempt to reacquaint with the World of Warcraft. We will probably hop back on here and do this again a couple times. Sunday will be the next part of the Final Fantasy. I think it's part 19, maybe? Might even be getting close to part 20. But that will be here in 3 days on Sunday. Feel free to join in, and I'll try to make any announcements when we come back to World of Warcraft. Till then, stay safe.